Good morning, it's Pamela from Yorkshire in the north of England. I'm here for a catch up. I've been missing for nearly 2 weeks. I've just been very busy. I had my last treatment on this tooth sorted, so that's one thing done. I don't know where to start really. So I have a few things but nothing major to show you. But first of all, I've been doing some more of the pouches. So I've done a few little ones that just fit in a card. So just briefly, I did some with cupcake buttons, a butterfly, another cupcake, another cupcake, a cat, and then I did a couple with reindeers. Now to make this, I made it up myself. I started with a chain of 14. I did, and this is UK terms I'm using, I did out in the third chain I did 1 half treble crochet, and then all the way along till the last one where I do 3 half treble crochets. Then I start down the other side. You end up with 26 stitches, and then you just keep going round and round with half treble crochets. I did 14 rows, and then when I got to the end, and I've done all these probably different, I just worked backwards and forwards with double crochets. On the back one, so the one that's inside, the row that's inside, I did I did decreases at each end, and then when I got to the penultimate row, before I was finishing it, I put a little buttonhole in. Depending on what button I was going to be using, I either skipped 3 or 4 stitches, and it's worked out really well. Like I say, these are just for friends who want to give gift cards for Christmas, or sorry, for birthdays, and but I've done a couple of the Christmas ones as well. Then I did another of the snowman ones. I want to do another couple of these. Now I've done it slightly different to the pattern that I did. Now this was a Yarnspirations pattern. For a start, I use all buttons on mine for trims. Now because I didn't feel the original one was secure when you put the card inside, because you have a scarf tied round. That's my own. I just did 2 rows of double crochets, so I've put a button on the scarf again. I did a little, I think I just skipped 2 stitches for that actually, 2 stitches to put that buttonhole in. I got these buttons from Exeter, these little Christmas tree buttons. So you've still got the gap to put the card down the middle, but you can close it shut so it can't come out with the button fastening. So I'll do the next one like that. The hat I did to my own way, because I prefer this to the hat that was on the pattern that was worked bottom up, and I didn't think it fitted nicely, so I just did mine from a magic circle at the top and worked down. Can't really tell you exactly what I did. I just kept going till I thought it looked right, basically. My next one I hope will be a little bit more pointed. These are those fluffy pom-poms I got from Etsy a long time ago. I think that's about it really. The only thing that's weird about this one is I haven't got any of the very small black buttons left to use for eyes, so I've had to use these, which I think are I think they're 10mm are those. So they look a bit big, but you know, it is what it is. It's just a little gift card holder. It's nothing major at the end of the day. So my next thing is I went into the local yarn shop, which is in the next village. I've shown pictures of the outside before. I only went in for a ball of black cotton DK. Didn't have any of that. I ended up buying a load of stuff because I said to her, what have you got in cotton? So I ended up, I bought that ball, which was just a random that was in a bargain bucket. It's the last one. It's a King Cole Big Value recycled cotton Aran, and it was only 99p, so I thought I'll use that for something. Then I saw these are all these are cotton cakes, and they're actually called James C. Brett Cotton Waves, and I got two of each colour. I'll just show you one of each, just bear with. Just find the colours. Yeah, that's it. So I got these, like I say, two of each of these, and it's, like I say, Jane Seabrecht Cotton Waves 100% Cotton DK. They haven't got a shade name, not on here. This one's WV08, that one. And then I got this one, which I love this colour, to be honest. This one's WV01. And I can show something with that in a moment. Then this one, which I think is probably, along with the other one, is one of my favourites, because I love these colours, purples and what have you. And this one is WV04. And then this one is WV10. And the reason why I wanted them, although I didn't enjoy doing all the chains on that string bag that I did, I wanted to do some more bags. So I've pulled off some more free patterns, to be honest. I'm going to try a few more patterns on the string bags. So the one I've just started, and I'm enjoying this actually, which is unusual at the moment, because I'm really struggling to enjoy things at the moment. It's very strange. I think it's time, you know. So I'll just show you the pattern first. So this one is a Yarn Smith's free pattern. So it's basically Wool Warehouse's own brand of Yarn Smiths, and they've got some free patterns on site. And this one is a cotton crochet. They do it in their own cotton DK crochet, which they've just, I think it's a fairly new one that they've started to introduce. And it's just called a market bag. But what's different about this, just makes it slightly more interesting, is there's different stitches. You've got, you know, like at the bottom again, UK terms, you start off with double crochets, then treble crochets. You've got different, every couple of rows you change to different number of chains. You do treble crochets in between, then you go up to where there's going to be some, it's you know, like granny stitches, and then to double crochets for the handles and what have you. So it just makes it slightly different, that's all. So I've started one in one of the cottons, which is that one, which I said was one of my favourite colours, and I've just got to this far. But there's 20 odd rows altogether, I think, of the bag to work up, and I really like how it's coming together. So, and I'm doing what I should have done when I last did the one with a lot of chains. Like I say, it's the repetitive movement that hurts my shoulder. So I'm just doing 2 rows, putting it down for a short time, then doing 2 more. So that's the idea, trying to limit how much strain I'm putting on my shoulder. So that's that, and I really do enjoy doing things like that. Now, the other thing that I did, yesterday I went to a new, well, it's not a new yarn shop, it's been there for a long time. You can follow it on Instagram and Facebook. It's called Nibbles, Needles and Hooks. There's a lovely story to the person who started it. It's on a website. You can go, and it's got a little coffee counter as well, so you can have like hot drinks, well, any drinks, and you can have cakes. They're all local cakes. There's a good proportion of them are gluten free. They've got a few tables, lots of ladies sit round, everybody talks to each other, and it's a wool shop as well. So I've took a few pictures which I will probably put at the end of the video. If I decide not to do that, I'll pop them in here. And it was a lovely place to go. Me and Pearl went. Obviously, you've got to buy something if you go, as well as having my coffee and my... I had some lemon bakewell, which was an unusual experience, because obviously we're all used to having cherry bakewells. And this was lovely, a lemon bakewell made by a local baker. Very nice. So I bought... I've never used Malabriga, but I've been on here long enough watching other people to know that it's a really nice yarn to use. What swung it for me was the man who was in the shop, I think is the partner of the lady that owns it. He said that you know, it's as ethical as you can get is Malabriga. the ones that have got the merino in. So I was quite happy with that. It's 100% superwash merino wool. I've got the DK Stroke Sport Weight, which is a Royo, if I'm saying it right. You get 306 meters or 335 yards. So I figure I can do one of those asymmetric shawls with it. It's an 100 gram and it's suggesting using 3.5 to 4mm hook. I'll probably use a 4mm for drape, but I got this colour, which is not entirely a departure for me because it's got turquoise in it, which is a colour that I love, but it's the fact that it's like got the dark colours as well. It's got a little bit of brown, it's got a little bit of I don't know whether it's black, I think it is black, but it's really very pretty. What colour did it say it is? It's colour number 166 Brugula, or Brugula. It may be like with the Spanish pronunciation, with it being Peruvian, I think. So yeah, I really liked that one, so I got that. I can't tell you how much it was, by the way, I didn't take a receipt, but it was somewhere in the region of £14. Then I got something else that I saw advertised on the Facebook page. This is a local maker, I think. It's all wool that ends wool, and it's a yarn cozy, and they've just said they've got some new ones in the shop, so I got one of those, which I thought would come in handy for using these yarn cakes when they get down and a bit floppy. I'll put them inside this yarn cozy, and it's made out of a stretchy fabric, so it'll work really well, I think. And I just like the colour, so got that one. I think that's it for my yarn related, although where did I put those? Oh yeah, so they gave me some leaflets when I was in there, and basically they're open every day, and Wednesday, Thursday they're open till 9 at night. So that's really good. And they're, well, sorry, I apologise, they're closed Monday, Tuesday, but they're open Wednesday to Sunday. And yarn coffee cake, what more could you want? That's well, apart from Pearl, who likes a tea. And they do Yorkshire tea, which is even better, even though it's in Derbyshire. It's Chesterfield way, I don't know if I told you that. Anyway, that's the address, 99 Rupert Street, Lower Pilsley, Derbyshire. It was about a 45-minute run from where Pearl lives to there. And then they were saying they do courses as well. Now, whether we'll be able to do any of these, but they do courses, which, I mean, you can find on the website and on the Facebook and Instagram and what have you. But yeah, worth a look. Nibbles, Needles and Hooks. Very good place. Now, what else have I done? Oh yes, so you know, you obviously know I like glass fusion. My latest one that I did was a it's like a glass tray, and I'll put a picture of the before in, and it's obviously, it goes in the kiln, it's moulded into a tray shape. Now basically the difference with this one is that we cut all our own glass for it. It wasn't just doing you know, where we've got all the pieces all more or less out for us, we just have to choose them and put them all together in a reasonable order. But this one, she showed the one she'd done had blossoms on it, but I decided to do a load of different flowers. So this is my glass tray. Now I absolutely adore it. Like I say, I used all different shapes of glass, but they are all cut by me, which I'm really impressed with because it terrified me to cut the glass at the beginning. I've done a Yorkshire rose in the middle, and then just various colours, you know, that I fancied. Tried to do little different shapes, and they are different shapes if you have a look at them. Those are, that one is the only one that's got like a preformed thing, because you have like little bits of glass known as frit and various sizes, so I used some of that to make something like delicate, but all the rest is all cut by me. So yeah, I love that. So the next one we're doing is quite exciting. It's a craft table. We're doing a craft table, so we'll be copying what she does, I think, the lady who owns the business. So yeah, that is me up to date, I think. I'm going to be back later on today with a new by Hook or by Crook. I'll try and be back as soon as I can. I'm not very good at keeping my promises these days, so I'll try not to promise. Anyway, take care of yourselves. I'll see you later. Bye.